Okay, I'm going to go and try to see if I can do this. This is going to be interesting because I want to be able to show something both on my screen and on my mobile phone. I know I can do this with some other tools, but I really don't want to deal with that. So what I'm going to do is create a service call in Dynamics SL and then have it automatically dispatch to SMS messaging. And then be able to have two-way communication through SMS messaging without having to have anyone else rekeying the information into Dynamics SL. So I'm just taking a service call right now, and I'm going to assign it to a technician. So a customer called or emailed or something like that says, hey, we've got a problem with air conditioning. I'm going to put this as a high priority. I've assigned it to Jones. I'm going to put AC not working, 101 degrees on the main lobby. Why not? And we'll go ahead and say OK. And I can even go ahead and add additional problems, and all these things can be routed to someone that is out in the field, doesn't have access to an app or doesn't need to, and we can just deal with it. So I've got it assigned, and that's all it takes is to assign something to somebody, and our integration will just pick it up. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit save, and it creates. Now what should be happening also, and you can see I've got a Windows phone, which is one of these phones that only about 3 or 4 of us in the United States have. But what happens is when oh, there it is. So I've got a message, and let me just go and bring it up in my messaging. So there it is. I can go ahead and pull that up, and it says, can you visit customer here corporation at 232 blah 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 Redondo Beach, air conditioning not working, 101 degrees in the main lobby. So that actually grab that directly from SL, and then it could go ahead and say respond yes to accept, no to reject. You can also do on-site or even complete, and you can do multiple replies. So I'm just going to go ahead and do yes and hit enter. Go. And so now that sent that. And so what that does is that goes ahead and sends a return reply, and it says, hey, we got it. And let me go back into here. Let's hopefully go here, and I'm just going to go off. Come on. Oops, I got to go here. Go off and then back on, and you should be able to see, hey, it's en route. So now that response said it's en route, so that's great. I have not had to go ahead and do anything, just SMS messaging, nothing at all. Now let's say I'm now on site, so I'm back on my phone. I can type it on site, ITE, and hit go. And so that'll go ahead and send that off, and it's gone ahead and acknowledged that, hey, I'm on site. So if I go back and look at my service call, I can go off, back on it, and there we go. We're now integrated, and now it says on site. So I can go ahead and do all kinds of things. I can even go and attach images, or it's like a photograph or a file or a movie or whatever. Now I'm going to just say I've done my work, and I'm going to say complete. Okay, and that should go ahead and send it off. Now all of these responses can be configured, so you can have as many responses as you want, and you can have alternates, so like C for complete, N for no, whatever, and it could be anything. Let me just go off of this, back on, and now, hey, the job's completed. I could even go ahead and type additional information. It can go into the notes or anything like that. So what we've shown here is how to be able to communicate out to your field support or field service without having to go ahead and have any app at all. Just use typical SMS messaging along with any kind of phone that accepts SMS messaging. Even those old burner type flip phones will work just fine, or like I've got one of these Windows phones or Android or iOS, so it's good for both. you know, phones that you may provide your employees, or you know, bring your own device type phone or whatever. So hopefully this helps show you how this works, and if you've got any questions, feel free to ask.